I'm Daniela. This is episode 21 of Historical Paranormal. In this episode, we'll explore the legends of ghosts or witches who knock on doors preceding death with the story of Nale Baa. The highest prevalence of visitations occurred in the 1990s in Bangalore, India, although some dispute it started in the 90s and claim that sightings went back to the 60s, 70s, and even early 1920s. A witch in the form of an older woman in ragged clothes would knock on people's doors at night, mainly targeting men but sometimes women. To get them to open the door, she'd emulate the voices of relatives or friends. She would often call out the target's name 3 times and do whatever it took to get them to open the door. If they opened the door, they would either die immediately or within 24 hours of contact with her. If they died right away, it is said she used her long, tapered nails to slit her target's throat or decapitate them. Or she caused an awful vision which flashed before their eyes, where they saw themselves sitting in a pool of their own blood, which shocked them to the point of death. Eventually, someone discovered if they wrote the phrase Nale Baa on their door, she'd go away. Nale Baa meaning come tomorrow in Kannada. Townspeople began doing this and she'd avoid their home. Another way to rid her was to never answer the door, even if the person thought it was their actual loved one. By the mid-2000s, sightings of her were non-existent. Some believe she took on this physical form because she was the ghost of a bride in search of a husband and targeted male heads of households because they provided for their families, and the disappearances brought misfortune on their families, whereas others described her appearance as looking more monstrous and demonic. Most homes that once bore the phrase Nale Baa have been painted over, or the buildings have been replaced. Other areas outside of Bangalore where this witch was sighted was in Thailand, where men would have a strange female spirit kidnap them from under their bed. Certain places in southern India observe a holiday on April 1st called Nale Baa. Some similarities to this urban legend across the world are the idea that if a ghost knocks 3 times, whether it's on a wall, window, or door, it equals death. People have claimed that after hearing these 3 knocks, someone they knew died the same day or within 3 months of hearing these knocks. While there are few explanations to explain where these legends derive from and what causes people to believe them or even experience them, one of the obvious answers is superstition and distrust, which leads to such beliefs. The 90s were still a time where there was a lot of suspicion, similar to the vanishing hitchhiker, where people didn't necessarily trust picking someone up. People may not have trusted answering the door for strangers, especially in the middle of the night. And it could also be used to serve as a warning of going to your door at night or staying safe. It's interesting to think that with modernization, such stories have decreased. Whether or not there was ever a witch asking for consent to be let in, or ghost visiting people signaling death, or some sort of demonic spirit, people will continue to tell tales of spirits wanting to be let in. I hope that you enjoyed episode 21 of Historical Paranormal. There are 4 remaining episodes in the 25 episode season. Stay tuned for next Sunday's episode, and for more you can check out the Historical Paranormal events playlist or visit the Historical Paranormal blog. Thank you for listening.